damage.
Playoffs are just around the corner. That's good news for some, bad news for others. I am Clayton Willis, a.k.a. Rusty Shackelford, and tonight on TFO Sunday Night TECMO have we got a game for you. We've got the Mighty Ducks taking on the Second Amendment. Possibly some big playoff implications in this game. But before we get down to the game, well, we've got our divisional breakdown as usual. And then, of course, everyone's favorite part, the TFO Sunday Night TECMO recap. So we'll get to all of this after these short commercial messages.
Do you want to travel in style? Enjoy hotels usually reserved for high rollers? Dine at the most exquisite Brazilian steakhouses? Then try TECMO Blood Money.
Hi, I'm the Measuring Stick, Mike Petrosic. You may know me as a former TOL champion, as well as the current and only two-time TFO champion. To the victor, go the spoils, but also the expenses. Due to my numerous public appearance requests, I've incurred a lot of traveling expenses. To help offset those costs, I've discovered TECMO Blood Money.
Thanks to advancements in medical technology, along with the cooperation of the Chinese government, owners can now sell their bodies to help raise funds to travel to various TECMO events. Owners can donate their plasma at various locations, up to 2 times a week, for up to $150 a week. It's a quick and easy way to raise money to travel to Columbus for the annual TFO Championship and watch me dominate year in and year out.
So be like me, the Measuring Stick, and earn some TECMO Blood Money today.
Straight from the sun-drenched fields of the Baja, it's Jesse Ventura's chewing tobacco. Grown with care and cultivated under the Baja sun, Jesse Ventura's chewing tobacco boasts a sweet, smoky flavor that'll leave you craving more. Experience the rugged essence of true manliness with every chew. Feel the rush of superiority as you indulge in the rich tradition of chewing tobacco. Whether you're out on the ranch with your dogs or kicking back with friends, Jesse Ventura's chewing tobacco is the clear choice for those moments of pure, unadulterated manliness. Jesse Ventura's chewing tobacco. It'll make you a sexual tyrannosaurus, just like me. Well, we are down to the final month of regular season TFO action. Just 4 more weeks until the playoffs start. And I'm a little bit salty about the playoffs starting here because I'm not going to be a part of them. That sucks. But I'm not the only TFO owner going through that kind of disappointment. So, without further ado, we're going to take a look at the divisions and see who's happy and who's sad about what's going on. So, first of all, we're going to take a look at the Mad Dog Snap division where Hertz Donut and Vought International both seem pretty happy about their position. One of them's going to win this division, and the other one likely will still be in the playoffs. So that's how that one goes. Moving along, we've got Mad Dog Crackle, where the NES Doodads are for certain going to win this division, and I don't think we have to talk about any of the other teams in the division. So we've got Mad Dog Pop, which has the Lords of the Rings and All Elite Wrestling. Lord of the Rings definitely have this division. I don't think All Elite's going to get a playoff spot with that record. Yeah, I just don't think that's going to happen. So we're going to move to the Mad Max. We're in the Snap division. We've got the 9-2 Logs and the 8-3 Letterkenny Irish. And I think they're in the same boat as the Mad Dog Snap division, where the one of them's going to win this division. The other one's likely still going to be in the playoffs. Yep. All right. Moving it along, we've got Utah Bees in the Mad Max Crackle division on top here, looking pretty dominant, and don't think any of the other teams are going to have a shot at those playoffs. So we're just going to move it right along. Mad Max Pop. That one's pretty much decided as well. The Wolfpack is actually officially clinched this division. They're the only team so far to have done so officially. Yeah. So we're going to look at the bad now. The bad guy Snap division has the Mighty Ducks, pretty much in charge of this division. Yep, they're going to win that, and none of the others are getting to the playoffs. So we'll go ahead and bump over to the bad guy Crackle, where the Wild Hogs are in that very same situation. They've got their division pretty wrapped up, just waiting for the official word on that one. Bad guy Pop, though, this one's up in the air. The Scumbags and the Second Amendments. I mean, again, you've got one of these teams is going to win this division, and the other one's still going to be in the playoffs. Pretty sure about that. So we're going to look at the badass Snap division and 80s Toys. Yep. They've got this one wrapped up, and the other two teams are inconsequential in playoff terms. Yep. So the badass Crackle has a little bit better options here. So at 7-4, both Video Game Clearance and Lower Decks look to be having something to say about that playoff picture, but to be perfectly honest, the Precious Studs have a chance of still claiming the division. This one's open. This one's wide open. This one I don't expect to be closed until week 17. So yeah, we'll keep an eye here. This will be a good race. And lastly, the badass Pop division has the Marvel Mutants in front, and no one's going to do anything about that. So, having looked through everything pretty quick, we got an idea of who's getting into the playoffs and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get a quick commercial break in here, and then we'll come back and we'll look at the week's action so far in this 13th week of the Leviathan season of TFO.
Howdy folks, this is Jack Stratton. Have you ever jerked off into a half-full can of PBR, filled it up with Busch Light, then served it to your grandma? That depravity is exactly what your taste buds will experience when you try John Baylog's Shit Cakes. This season's new secret recipe has been brewed with you in mind. It will hit your mouth like a 5-gun commercial Coke raped a Skrillex mosh pit, and it will go down easier than a $3 junkie. So run to your nearest Cracker Barrel instantly and get the new batch of John Baylog Shit Cakes.
In honor of the only undefeated team in TFO history, Bot International brings you This exclusive fragrance extracted from the nut and labial sweat of the seven permeates a scent that will let everyone know exactly how perfect you are. Is bottled by the finest children slaves money can buy, handpicked by their TFO owner Bobby. The child slaves get a full 5 minutes of artificial sunshine a day to ensure their bones don't become brittle from their repetitive, highly tedious work. As seeps into your cavernous pores, you'll feel confident, courageous, and empowered like never before. Asking out the cashier at the Lane Bryant store. Nailing the presentation for your big promotion. Never prematurely ejaculating again. Like Homelander and Bobby, there are no limits to what this cologne will do with on your skin and the world's scrotum in your teeth. You too can achieve greatness. Find exclusively at Bot's Epstein Island Gift Shop. Congratulations on all your success. You smell terrific.
All right, with the week almost over, there's been a lot of action already in the TFO, and so there's been some of that official playoff claiming, and let's get to it here in the TFO Sunday night recap. Are you ready? Good. Hit the music. All right, we've got the Italian Stallions taking on the Gabo clan. This has absolutely zero playoff implications, but this 31-yard touchdown pass to Mickey Goldmill came from Rocky Balboa, and that was all they needed to put down this clan of Gabos. 38-21, your final there. We've got Yacht Rock and Rap taking on Lower Decks. Lower Decks really looking to try to take a piece of that division that they're all bunched up in there. Captain Freeman decides to take this one 62 yards to pay dirt. Lower Decks take out Yacht Rock and Rap. 20-7 is your final score there. All right. 80s Toys taking on the Chicago Drunkards, and the 80s Toys have been dominant, well, pretty much throughout the season. So 35 yards, Battle Cat from Optimus Prime puts them up over the Drunkards, and that's going to be your final score there, 37-7, and I do believe with that win, they have in fact clinched their division, which is my division, which I'm not happy about. Speaking of my division, TV Dad's taking on those Wild Hogs, and the Wild Hogs don't give a shit about the TV Dads because Harley Davidson finds Shovelhead for 27 yards here. That one's good, and the Hogs go on over the TV Dads 44-14. Next, the Millionaire Scumbags trying to separate themselves from the Second Amendments here. 35 yards, Kodak Black catches this one from Diddy. That's 6 points on the board, and that 6 points would help them go over Venture Industries by a final score of 24-10. Next, Southside Gargoyles taking on the OP Lorcana Cards. And I do not believe this has any playoff implications either. Nonetheless, Hiram Flaversham. He's been a big connector with some people, but this one gets him in 22 yards from the run. 36-19, your final score there over the Gargoyles. And with that win, that means one of our teams tonight, the Mighty Ducks, have already clinched their division. So that'll take some weight off their shoulders. Homelander. Lord of the Rings taking on the Vault International. Homelander punches one in from 3 yards out, and they take down the Lords of the Rings. 38-28, your final there. Logs taking on the Seattle Sound, and this was a travesty. We're just going to show you this 39-yard run by Dexter Doyley and be done with this one because the Logs rolled the hell out of the fucking Seattle Sound. 47-3. Woof. All right. NES Doodads taking on All Elite Wrestling. And this 22-yard field goal by U-Force gave them all the points they would need to take out AEW 38-14. But on the strength of that win, yes, the NES Doodads have now claimed their divisional championship and thus punched their ticket into the playoffs. Next, we've got Hertz Donut taking on the License to Kill team. And Sprinkle gets it in there for 6 points from 3 yards out. Hertz Donut still in a pretty tight race, though. They did not, in fact, claim their division with this final score of 47-21. So we're going to move on to the Wolfpack, who has already been claimed. They're taking on the legendary JDF here, and Haroon Ayala finds Samson Shannon in the middle of the field. They'd go on in from 20 yards out for a 6 points there. Final score here, Wolfpack over JDF, 44-20. Next, we've got the Demon Tap Gamers taking on the Brouhaha Monkeys, something with absolutely zero playoff implication here. So we're going to watch RSG Tom throw this 61-yard touchdown pass to Matt LJC. And I got no idea who any of those people are. But the Demon Tap Gamers beat the shit out of the Brouhaha Monkeys, 56-14. You've got the Letterkenny Irish taking on the Sunday Knights. And Noah Dick back to return. He's a Mennonite, and the only thing I know about Mennonites is fuck can they run. Holy crap, 82 yards on the kickoff return for Noah Dick once. And the Irish, former champion Irish, would take down Sunday Knights. Oh, is that Anita Dick? I'm sorry, I thought that was Noah. Fair enough, 55-14 your final there. You've got Video Game Clearance taking on the Marvel Mutants. Marvel Mutants pretty much have their division wrapped up. Video Game Clearance really in the middle of a tough battle for their division. So Tiger Gamecom getting the 63-yard touchdown run is a big deal. But, hey, the Mutants had a little bit to say about it too. Professor X and Wolverine have been hooking up all season long. And they do it again here for 35 yards and 6 points to tie the game up with a good extra point. But Video Game Clearance wasn't done. And the old Panasonic entry into the console wars, the 3DO, puts this one right between the wickets from 53 yards out. 37-28 your final clearance over the Marvel Mutants. Next, the Greek Legends take on the Utah Bees. Utah Bees, I believe, trying to do something in the playoffs here. So they get this 7-yard touchdown run from the wheel. But the Greek Legends have one trick up their sleeve, and it's Barry God Sanders. Barry God Sanders from 29 yards out doesn't give a fuck about anyone chasing after him or trying to tackle him. He's got the end zone on his mind, and he gets there. But the Bees weren't done either. Johnny Meanplex finds one of his favorite targets in the end zone. Wisdom B1 for a 13-yard touchdown pass, and that would be all they needed to put away the Greek Legends. Your final here, 35-28. Next, we've got Soccer World taking on the Precious Studs. Precious Studs in the bottom of their close division, but this is going to help them out some. This 7-yard touchdown run by backup Lautaro Martinez in for an injured Kylian Mbappe puts the Soccer World up, or actually it ties it. But Emerald Class is going to get a pass from Round Brilliant here. He falls down but has enough time to get back up and get into the end zone. Final score here, the Precious Studs pick up a win over Soccer World, 34-27. And finally, the Reading Rambos take on the Munchin Mascots. Not a lot of playoff implication here, but down 3-18 at halftime, the Rambos would get the second half going with an interception by Gristlefist, which would lead directly to a 33-yard touchdown run by none other than John Rambo himself. So, they'd get the ball back, and they would also score on this 1-yard touchdown run by John Rambo. That would be 21 unanswered points at the beginning of the second half to gain the lead. But those Mascots get some luck. Chester Cheeto would catch a pass from the Kool-Aid Man and fumble it. But Chef Boyardee would pick it up and rumble his ass on into the end zone for 6 points. So, with an extra point, putting them up by 1. Oh, devastation. The Jolly Green Giant would recover a fumble from John Rambo. Uncharacteristic fumble. And then the Kool-Aid Man would burst through that goal line like it was a brick wall, saying, "Oh yeah." Now, the Rambos would make it respectable with a touchdown as time expires by Colonel Troutman. But, as we said, time expired, and they had 8 points to get, not 7. So the Mascots win 32-31. Wow. What an exciting week of TFO action, and that just makes me hungry for food from the Federal. Food and drink at the Federal is better than sex. That's right, I said it. So get your ass to the Federal, 110 West Federal Street, Youngstown, Ohio. Tell them Rusty Shackelford sent you, and won't give a single fuck about it. Next, we've got a game. After this.
Hey, I'm the reigning TFO champion. If you want to screw over guys like Chris McLeese and Ryan Cox, then I can help you. Even if you got a shitty team like the Raiders All-Stars. Professionally crafted with a bunch of losers' insides. Let's face it, not all the money in the casino is there for you to win. You can't get the best hands there all the time, even if you're counting cards or bribing the pit boss. It's about winning. That's what you need to do. Luck potion number 7. It'll take you from a beginner to a winner. Crisp suit, fat wallet, and a huge luck stat. Games pretty much just win themselves for you. You don't even have to pay off the garage. I used to play conservative and only do what the book said, but now I'm splitting tens. Yeah, this make you butthurt? Completely different TFO player. You can't even lose in the playoffs, not possible. Don't even bother messing with your app. I'm a two-time TFO champion. Thanks to luck potion number 7. I don't even know where these checks come from. Hey, hit the Powerball. Second time this year. Luck potion number 7. Get as lucky as Frank does for once.
All right, the final bit of Week 13 action ready to go here. Let's go ahead and get down to the field. Mighty Ducks already, by virtue of their opponents losing, have claimed their division, so they're already in the playoffs. They might choose to rest some players today. I doubt it, because you can't really do that in TECMO, but you never know. So, AR 556, ready to kick it off. All right. Gordon Bombay under center. Hands off to Charlie Conway. who is stopped just past the line of scrimmage. Ooh, blitz on the play, and Desert Eagle. No indication whether that's the 50 caliber version or the 44 Magnum, but I'd take either one. All right, Bombay back to pass. He finds Conway down the field again, gets it just about to the original line of scrimmage, and that's good for fourth down, and they're going to kick it away. That's a hell of a long time to punt that away. Really surprised that did not get blocked, but that's what happens sometimes. Ooh. Taken down quickly on the punt return there. 50 cal deciding to take this one himself for 3 yards. Now under center, and he's going to hand it off. Oh, M16 looks to have tossed it back to the quarterback. And we've got AK-47 in the middle of the field there with that reception for a first down. M16 again with the toss back. Looking further downfield, he's got the AK-74 this time. Moving it right down the field. 74 again, open in the end zone, but overthrown. That'll happen when you got your gas turned up a little high. You get your rounds flying a little faster than they should. Sometimes they're not on target. Good defense there. Looked like 47 in the middle of the field trying to get another first down catch there. Really like that toss-back play. And there we go. AK-47 in the middle of the field. Catches it and runs into the end zone for 6. Good extra point makes it 7. And we got Jermaine on a good kickoff return here. Nearly gets it out to midfield. So they're going to see what they can do here. Gordon Bombay decides to take it himself on the left side here. He gets the first down on that carry. In the shotgun again. This time looking to pass it, and he looks downfield where he's got somebody covered there. I think that was Adam Banks. Covered at the top there. Ooh, trying a quick check down to Charlie Conway. And he was already covered in the backfield there. Adam Banks catches that one, though, and that's good for a first down at the end of the first quarter. Right, we're looking for Banks again, but mistimed on that pass. Second down, fake the handoff. Banks this time catches it in stride, and he's into the end zone for 6. The Mighty Ducks answer. All right, trying to tie it up here. There we go, 7 apiece. We got a ball game again here on Sunday Night TECMO. 350 Legend back to return. All right, 50 cal. Oh, there we go, the toss back again. And we've got AK-74 diving for that one. But just a little bit too far. Overthrown again. Seems like the 50 caliber has just got too much energy in the ball here. In the oh, well, there he got it there. AK-47 catches that one for a first down. And in case those who are wondering, the AK-74 and the 47 are both designed by Kalashnikov, but the 74 fires a smaller caliber round, not like the AK-47 fires a 30 caliber or a 7.62 millimeter. Oh, Gunner Stall gets in for a sack there. But, yeah, just a little bit of gun nerdery there. Sorry. Second Amendments bring that out at me sometimes. 47 again with the catch there. The timeless design. Not just Russians made it. Chinese. Oh no! What a interception by Hall of the Ducks right on the door of the end zone. The Second Amendments turn it over. Not what they wanted to see, but the Ducks are pinned back pretty close to their own end zone. That could have been a safety, but instead, Gordon Bombay found someone open in the secondary and was able to get it to him for a first down. So they've got some breathing room now. They've got some time before the second half comes here. Fulton Reed's going to take that one for a no gain there. All right, Bombay going to hand it off to Charlie Conway, who is slowly taking his way down the field on the right side there. But he does get a first down. Minute 2 left in this first half, and the big blitz comes. 12 gauge. No indication whether that's a slug or buckshot, but it doesn't matter because it hit its target. All right. Conway with that one gets a little bit of that yardage back, but they're still third and deep here. Oh, but the diving catch by Adam Banks saves them. They get the first down. They're across midfield. They're possibly already in field goal range here. Adam Banks with another catch, though. Oh, he almost got them down there where they could score some points, but time ran out, so we're going to go to halftime tied at 7 apiece. Woo. I'll tell you what, man, these games are getting good. Coming down to the end of the season, these teams don't want to go play golf. They want to keep playing football. They want to go to the playoffs. 350 Legend returns out past the 20. 50 caliber under center is going to fake a handoff. I don't know where he was trying to throw that to. Good thing we don't have intentional grounding rules here in the TFO, or that probably would have counted. Overthrow an AK-47 for the third time tonight. And we are at third and long. To fake the handoff here, and who's he going to go to? He's got an M4 that he could check down to. The trusty M4 rifle. You know, not much can be said that disparages that particular rifle. And as it shows, he back-to-back first down catches there for the M4. 50 cal deciding to, we've got the wide receiver reverse here, AK-47. Little slow for that play, but he does get 4 yards. So they're going to go to the shotgun here. And 50 cal. This is a set QB run play. And he got the first down. So we're going to fake the handoff, and it looks like he's going right over the middle of the field to AK-47, but somebody came in there and swatted that ball right the fuck out of his hands. That was a for sure 6 points until that safety came over and said no. Oh, there was no safety there that time, but again, AK-74 has been overthrown. I tell you what, Barrett 50 cal has been overthrowing his receivers all night long. There it is again. There's something wrong with the gas system, I think, in the Barrett 50 cal. Rounds are coming out too hot. So the AR-556 had to go ahead and put 3 on the board, taking the lead again. So we're going to kick it off to Jermaine Gets it out just past the 30. And the division champion Ducks are going to see what they can do with the rest of this game. Just close to midfield for that first down catch there. All right, Charlie Conway on the right side. Jukes and shakes a couple of guys. Thought he might break that tackle at the TECMO Dust logo, but nope, he got took down, but he still got the first down. And the Ducks are driving. Oh, big blitz there. 12 gauge gets his second sack of the game. 10-yard loss on that play. So Gordon Bombay is going to look downfield again. He looks like he's got Adam Banks, and he's got him inside the 20 for the first down. Ducks looking pretty dominant right now. Oh, same play. Yep, right in the middle of the field. There he was. He was wide open. They just got him down right before he crossed the goal line, but I don't think it's going to matter. Charlie Conway punches it in from 1 yard out, and that's the lead for the Mighty Ducks, their first of the night. Extra points good, 14-10. As we enter the fourth quarter. 350 Legend back to receive the kickoff again. Let's see, did they do any adjustments to the gas system on the Barrett 50 cal? Hey, that one was on target. AK-47 with a first down catch there. Under center, they're going to fake the handoff. They're going to go downfield to the M16. Looks like they did do something to adjust the overpowered throwing of the Barrett 50 cal. He decided to just get a few yards himself there. 2nd and 8. And there's, see, they were trying that play again, but something happened. That was a broken play right from the start. 3rd and long here. And they need a touchdown to get this lead back. I would call that an overthrow, but I think there was just some good defense in the corner of the end zone there. So the AR-556 is going to come out, put another 3 on the board, make it a 1-point game. Second Amendments, depending on their defense to do something for them here. Jermaine refusing to go down. He wasted a lot of time off of that clock just standing there. Bombay sacked by the Desert Eagle, his second of the day, too. So under center, Bombay fakes the handoff. He's got Adam Banks open up there. He gets 14 on that play, but they needed 20. So it's 3rd and 6 left. I think I'll look for a Charlie Conway run here. No. They fake it. Adam Banks again. Man, he is the hero of this game for the Ducks, really. Whenever they have needed something to happen, Gordon Bombay has been able to find Adam Banks to make it happen. Except this time it's Kenny Wu he finds downfield. And he gets down to the 7-yard line. I think they're about to seal the deal here, folks. There's a reason that they're already the divisional champs. And you see it in action right here. Kenny Wu now for 6 points on the wide receiver reverse. Puts them up by 7. The extra point probably not even really needed at this point, but they're going to kick it anyway. And it goes in off of the right upright. It's an 8-point game. There's a minute 23 left, and the clock is running on this kickoff, as it has been all year long, thanks to the Chaos card. Under a minute left in this game. They've got 2 scores to come up with here due to the Second Amendments. And I think 50 Cal has resigned himself that this game is over. He just decided to take a casual walk on the left side there. Gonna hang on to it. He's just gonna throw it out of bounds there. 19 seconds left on the clock. Fake the handoff. One more pass to the AK-47. And this should be the last play of the game, folks. And again, 50 cal just decides to take it for a walk. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Mighty Ducks, already divisional champions coming into the game, have defeated the Second Amendments. So that means the Millionaire Scumbags were pretty happy about that, because that's who the amendments were tied with, I think? Who knows? Well, I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself, but from all of the rest of us here at the TFO, we'll see you next TECMO.